Hey guys, it's MaizeMan112, and today I'll be bringing you guys some team deathmatch on the map Parish. I'm going to be using the UMP45. I'm going to be running Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw Pro, and I'm still working on getting that Set Rep Pro. That has to be one of the hardest perk pros to get in the entire Call of Duty gaming, or the Call of Duty franchise. Today's topic, though, that we're going to be talking about is following your dreams. This has been on my mind a lot lately because I've been striving to think of a way to be able to work from at home. A lot of you guys might have heard that I am expecting my first child here shortly, so it's really got me thinking about things that you don't want to miss. And Woody's Gamertag put out a video earlier today, and it was talking about the should-I's or something like that. He's calling them the people who should-I. And it's an interesting title, and really what he was talking about was that in this world you tend to have people who make their own work schedule. Those are the should-I people, and the people who have a schedule kind of made for them. Those are the have-to type people. And really he just justifies in saying that, people run in two different categories throughout life, and they are people who are very self-motivated, and then there are people who need to have that person on them constantly motivating. He discusses this as in schoolwork, that a lot of the people who, have their schoolwork done and stay on top of things, these are people that could be should-I people because they don't procrastinate, they stay on top of stuff, and they're very self-motivated. That whole thing, I don't know if I completely, agree with it, just because a lot of people who don't do their homework in high school and tend to procrastinate and that kind of stuff, these are the same people who start their own small businesses straight out of high school. They really don't go to college, but they've already kind of been their own boss, for longer than a lot of the people who have been the have-I's, or the people who have-tos that are just constantly listening to the teachers and making sure they have those deadlines and stuff like that. But anyways, he talks about how there was two big moments that got him thinking outside of the traditional work hours. And the first thing was he went on a cruise, and this was I think it was a 14-day cruise or something like that. It was an extended cruise that a lot of people couldn't go on if you worked, a traditional work shift, because it was more than a week long. It was kind of in a smack dab in the middle. I want to say it was like he left midweek or something like that. But anyways, on these cruises, he talked about how you could see, a lot of different non-traditional type of families, and he always finds it interesting to know what they do to be able to take these kind of vacations and have this time away from, the office. And the other thing that he was seeing was FPS Russia tweeted a picture of a truck bed full of watermelons, and with the title "Just Another Day at Work." And that really got him thinking. Here he was stuck in an office that I currently am, stuck in an office, and there was so much more out in the world that he was missing on a daily basis because he was stuck in the office. Now, the trigger moment for me, it is this baby coming on the way, and it's got certain things that I don't want to miss. I want to be able to go to the lake, if they're going to a lake on the Wednesday, or they're going to the park, during the day, I want to be able to go and do that. I want to be able to see that kind of stuff and hang out with my family and that kind of stuff. And what I'm doing now, and my career choice now, there's no way that's going to be a possibility. And it's really got me thinking, what could I do to kind of be, one of those should-I people rather than the have-to people. And it just got me thinking about some of the dreams I've had throughout my life. And I mean, everybody has those childhood dreams, I want to be a superhero and stuff like that. And then as you grow older, these dreams grow into, more realistic, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, those kind of dreams. And then, always, and I shouldn't say always, a lot of people, you think I'm going to be a brain surgeon, and, you wind up turning into a nurse or something like that. You go in the same field, but you don't always reach that pinnacle, that goal that you set to obtain in the beginning. And, I had the dream to be a football player. I was going to be a football player, and I was going to do whatever I could to be a football player. Well, you know what? You're 5'6". You're not going to be a football player. You're a tiny little runt. That just wasn't going to happen. Then you go through the whole series, when you're in college, and I'm going to be a professional poker player. And that was right around the time, where the, Texas Hold'em was really starting to take off. But, I really didn't do anything, didn't take that extra step to really obtain any of those goals. I mean, the football one, you have the physical gift. With the poker one, that's something that you could go and you could read more books and more literature and learn more and more about the game and the mental aspect of it to separate you from the competition, and I never took that step. So go ahead and let me know what your guys' dreams are. what you guys do to go ahead and reach those dreams, and really, you know, if there's any other thing you guys like to add to it, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.